Things that are important, and of course, when you have 200,000 plus Indo-Americans like in the city of Houston, the relationship is a growing one. I want to ask you because some of the terms that even American citizens that we've been sort of discussing with, influencers and lawmakers, some of the terms they use when describing the Prime Minister of India, very popular. They know that he's very popular. He's powerful, influential. The fact that Donald Trump will be the U.S. president, it says a lot about the kind of relationship that India and US share. But I want to hear from you because you also closely worked with Indian Americans and the government then. And then, of course, in 2019, and the reforms that he's wanting to put in place, enhancing the economic status of India and building those international global relationships. The city of Houston, for us, we are a global international city. But you can't really fulfill that mission unless you establish strong ties with a global international player like India. We respect the fact that they represent our fourth leading trading partner, but we also want to grow on that. And the city of Houston, University of Houston, is run by someone from India, Renee Katura. So even from an academic, educational point of view, there are some strong ties. And she's doing some work at the request of the Prime Minister in India herself. So the relationship is a good one, but there's a lot of room for it to be expanded and for it to grow. The very fact that he's chosen.
And well, Prime Minister Narendra Modi arrived in the energy capital of the world and was greeted in Houston with the traditional howdy greeting. Howdy Houston, PM in fact tweeted on landing in the US. It was a red carpet welcome for the Prime Minister in the United States. Soon after arriving in the US, PM Modi also met with top executives of 16 major US companies with an aim to boost the India-US energy cooperation.
The United States once again rolled out the red carpet as the Prime Minister of the world's largest democracy landed in the United States. Air India One touched down at the George Bush Airport in Houston, the city which will host the largest event ever in the United States for a foreign leader. A host of American and Indian diplomats received the Indian Prime Minister as he arrived for a crucial 7-day US tour that will also include his address to the United Nations General Assembly. A massive cavalcade escorted the Prime Minister to his hotel in Houston.
प्रधानमंत्री मोदी का ये काफिला आ चुका है यहाँ पे ये उनको प्रोटेक्शन दी जा रही है 25 से ज्यादा गाड़ियां हैं प्रधानमंत्री मोदी के काफिले में
Prime Minister Modi begins his US visit with a bang. After his meeting with the US energy sector giants and a brief interaction with the Indian community, Prime Minister Modi will attend the historic Howdy Modi extravaganza on Sunday evening. Bureau Report, Republic TV.
And even as we build up to the biggest community event for a foreign dignitary in the United States, Republic TV gets you details of the entire event that has been planned for Prime Minister Narendra Modi in Houston. This report.
Hours to go for the Howdy Modi extravaganza, the biggest event for any foreign leader in US history. 50,000 cheering Indians will pack the NRG Stadium in Houston, and Republic gets you exclusive access of the venue.
So Republic Media Network is the first channel to get inside the NRG Stadium and give you a bird's eye view of what you can expect when we are live and when the Prime Minister is live and all the Howdy Modi events kick off on the 22nd of September.
US President Donald Trump himself will share the stage with Prime Minister Modi, along with 60 top US diplomats from across party lines, which shows the importance of India on the global stage. A 90-minute cultural program will be held to highlight the diversity of the Indian American community.
This is where you can expect all the action to unfold. We will be live from 5 a.m. on Sunday morning. That's local time 5 a.m. or 3:30 India time. Somil, I saw you with the media and I know it's not easy pulling off an event like this. So why don't you tell us what it's taken for you guys and how long and the kind of efforts to pull off the Howdy Modi event?
So we decided as a media and PR group about 2 months ago to bring in Prime Minister Modi from India because we know the impact he has on community. How much he leads with his heart, in his genuine authenticity to the world and what he believes in.